How does a bastard, orphan, son of a whore and a Scotsman, dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean by Providence, impoverished and squalor, grow up to be a hero and a scholar? Sorry, I'm like really obsessed with Hamilton, and cause it's just the best thing in the world. Hi everyone, I am Paloma, and today I'm doing my May wrap up. So, the month of May was again really disappointing, and I have school to blame because school just really messed up my reading schedule and everything because I just been really stressed out because of school. But now it's summer and school is over. I am so glad it's over. So, no more school, but I still have summer homework, so that sucks. But anyway, I'm doing my wrap up today. So yeah, so let's just get started right away, like right now. Because if I keep talking, I'm probably just gonna burst into like Hamilton songs at any moment. So yeah. So the first book I read this month was The Hidden Oracle by Rick Riordan, my second all-time favorite author, and I love this book so much. And this book is basically the second Percy Jackson spin-off series. It takes place after The Blood of Olympus, and I was so excited when this book came out. I made my dad take it to the store to go get it, and oh my gosh, I was so excited to start reading it, and I started reading it right away. And it focuses on the god Apollo because he's immortal now, and that's all I'm gonna say because I'm gonna have a book talk on this book out really soon. So just keep waiting, and I'll have a book talk on it soon. I'm currently editing it, and I just love this book. If you love the Percy Jackson books, read this book because this book is absolutely amazing. The second book I read this month was The Crown by Kiera Cass. And can I just say, when I first got this book, I really wasn't that, interested in reading it because I love the selection series. But then the fourth book kind of just ruined it, and I hated the fourth book. So I just bought this book because I wanted to know who she ended up with and like how it ended. Because the last book in the series. But I was surprised. I was really surprised at how good this book was because this book was actually really good and I actually liked it a lot. And oh my gosh, I was just really happy overall in this book because, well, first of all, she ended with a guy I wanted her to be with. I'm not gonna say who because if you want to find out who, you just read the book. Just read the book. And all those surprises that Kira Cast put into this book, like they were really, really, really good. And these are just this book. I like this book. I know a lot of people did not like the fourth book with Edelyn, but this book is actually really, really good. So read this book. It is amazing, especially if you read like the first three books. Like, just read it. Just read it. I don't know about you, but I felt really satisfied with this book. So I think if you read this book, you'll feel satisfied. And so I read these two books this month, but I also read two other books, but these two other books were rereads. And so these two other books were The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I read this book for my English class, and the first time I read this book, I kind of didn't like it. It was kind of boring for me. I expected more magic, more magic. But then this time that I read it, like what, 6 months after the first time I read it, oh my god! For some reason, I absolutely loved it. Like it captured me. Like for some reason, this second reread made me like open my eyes, open my mind to see how good and amazing this book was. So I was actually really glad I reread it, and like I just love this book so much. And like it felt like I was reading it for the first time ever, even though I was reading it for the second time. And the second book I reread, and also the last book I read this month, was A Court of Thorns and Roses. And I just read this book because I wanted to refresh my memory on what happened because it was a year since I read it. So that was a pretty long time. And I want to refresh my memory before I read A Court of Mist and Fury, which I already had since the day it came out. So yeah, I reread it, and oh my gosh, like it was really, really, really amazing just going back into this world, like reading everything again. Like most of the times when I reread something again, I like see things I didn't notice before, but for some reason I really didn't see anything. And this reread also made me like kind of see Rysand differently. Like for some reason, I don't I don't hate him anymore. Cause I remember in the first time I read it, I hated him so much. I wanted him to die in a hole. But this time when I read it again, I'm just like, hey, he's not that bad. But like this little thing inside of me was just like, what's going on? Why am I liking him? No, I am Tamlin's side. I am Team Tamlin, not Rhysand. Okay, but I don't hate him anymore. I just don't really like him that much. But I don't know what's gonna happen in the second book. I don't know if my feelings for him are gonna change or not. So I'm just really excited to read the second book, and I'm really glad I reread this book this month. So those were the 4 books I read this month, and sadly only 2 of them were new books that I read. The other ones were just rereads. But hopefully this summer I could read a lot more. Probably don't think so, but yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you have an amazing day. And until next time, I'm Paloma from Book Lover Paloma, and bye!